I'm ready for
Anyway,
anything.
straight into the conversation.
Yeah.
Talk to us about growing up. How was, growing up for you like?
Growing up, I grew up in a more um, like extended family kind of setting because my folks separated very early. I was like a year old when they separated. So I grew up with my mom, and then my uncles. I had that family, vibe around me for a bit, and then um, luckily for me, I had an uncle who was a pastor, right? So, and his church was like 5 minutes from where we lived. So you would always find me there, either trying to play the drum or playing keyboard. So I started playing drums a little. Then I started, one day they called me for it and asked what else do I want to play, and then I picked the keyboard. Then he just prayed for me, and then I started playing
Hey.
keyboard. But before that, yeah, so my keyboard, I play a little keyboard. I'm not the best, but it was by impartation. That's what I want to emphasize. And then
Okay.
I started writing music. Music came to me easily. My mom recounts a lot of stories about how if I hear a bird singing, I translate it into words. I'm like, the bird said this and all of that. So I've always loved music. Music was like my go-to place. At a point, I was very shy, timid, and isolated from everyone. And the only thing that kept me happy was music.
Music.
So music has been my thing for a while until it got to a point where I think at the age of 12, I received a prophecy that I should take music serious because my purpose was tied to it and it was going to take me around the world and stuff. Then I started writing songs. I started singing in church every 24th December at my uncle's church. And then I was in uni, and then I remember going for one all night one day, and then I just felt like no, it was time for purpose to happen. And then I wrote. But funny enough, all the songs I was writing was urban Afro gospel. Like yeah, that's the songs I used to write. And then there was a period of like 4 years where I was writing only R&B